And let's hear it for some of our Frauleins right here. Hello, ladies. You look fabulous. Thank you so much for being here. And we want to remind everybody that the Frauleins are going to be walking around the tent saying hello. They're a big, big part of OktoberFest Ottawa. You're welcome to say hello. Welcome to get your photos with the ladies. And thank you so much. You look great. And thanks for coming up here to add to such great atmosphere here in Barrhaven. This is the 4th ever OktoberFest Ottawa. Are you having fun, everybody? Yeah. Now this was the very, very first table ever here tonight. The gang from Bell's Corners. How you holding up? You doing pretty good? Yeah? They all met on the Kijiji Personals site, so it's really cool. You're all figuring out who's with who, right? Very good. This is the official opening ceremonies from the Maple Leaf Elm Rush Dancers. Would you please welcome the lead dancer, Richard. Hello, Richard. Authentic and fabulous. Now, the lead dancer is called the Four-Plotter?
Plattler.
Tell us about your award-winning troupe. You've been award-winning in Canada, throughout North America. Tell us about how well you all have done.
We've done very well. We have competitions every 2 years in North America with the Federation. There's 84 groups in the Federation. And every 2 years we have the competitions, and we've been lucky enough to place 3rd several times and 5th in North America, and that normally places us 1st in Canada. That's in the group element. And then we also have individuals that compete as couples. And myself and my wife has finished 1st in North America, and we have another couple, Eric Morrison and Inga Hen, that's our Erin Forstan, and our senior members, they also placed 1st, or I think it was 2nd or 3rd in their age category. So we're very proud of everybody in our group.
Well, thanks for being here with us. Thanks for bringing up a lot of us to try dancing with all of you. It was a lot of fun, and also for being available to answer any questions that anybody else has. Look for Richard and his gang as well. Now, you're going to help be our honorary keg tapper. Now, before we bring up our other special guest, here's the other good news for you. When the keg comes out here, be standing by with your stein, because once the beer starts to flow, you'll be invited to come up and fill up your mug on us as well. Yeah. You hear that, Bell's Corners over there? And you're giving them a run for their money here. Pace yourself. The other very, very special guest is almost the, I guess, the mascot of this event, the face of the event, the ultimate character of this event. Would you please welcome Uncle Otto right here. Hello, sir. Look at this man. Now, Uncle Otto, you have been just a blast to deal with. Is there anything you'd like to say to the crowd before we tap the keg?
Get your mugs ready, because this is the only free beer you're going to get.
Interesting story about Uncle Otto. He's actually dated every one of the Frauleins at one point, so I thought that was pretty interesting. He's our little Hugh Hefner. Bring out the keg. There it is. There's the keg. And there is Matthew from Creemore Springs in Creemore, Ontario. A nice big hand for our sponsor, Creemore Springs. What do you say, everybody? Now, just before you tap, Matthew, what is the Creemore brand in that keg?
This is our Pilsner in the keg, because we know it's a nice, easy drinking beer that everyone's going to like.
Now, just so you know about Creemore, there are 5 brands here. Here comes the Pilsner. Do it! All right. And now you'll get to fill up your mug, courtesy of Creemore. This is the official keg tapping, and therefore the official launch of OktoberFest Ottawa here at Clarkfield in Barrhaven. This is the 4th ever OktoberFest Ottawa, and what an event that has grown and grown. And we thank you so much. Look at that. Look at those big frosty heads starting to make their way from the keg. And as long as the beer lasts, some complimentary suds are gonna flow. As the glasses get filled up, a reminder, we're gonna go for the world record for longest beer tent, which will involve you lining up with your fellow Oktoberfesters, and we're gonna measure that long line of guests here at OktoberFest Ottawa. And we're going to try to get a long line that's at least 300 feet long, because this tent is 310 feet long, the biggest tent we've had. 310 feet by 80 feet. As the beer flows from Matthew and the good folks at Creemore Springs, a reminder there are 5 brands from Creemore. They've got a nice Keller beer here and a premium lager, a traditional Pilsner, and a nice dark as well, Earthback.
Säge, hoi, hoi, hoi. Säge, hoi, hoi, hoi. Timo, Prost. Oktoberfest is wunderbar haven.
The other thing we want to tell you about Creemore Springs is they also have a Oktoberfest lager just for this time of year, a very classic and lighter beer. Not all of the beer stations have the same brand, so do take a walk around and enjoy some Creemore fine products. We also want to remind you on social media, watch for us on Twitter and please join the conversation at OktoberFest OTT, at OktoberFest Ott. And your hashtag is Bier Tent, B-I-E-R, Beer Tent. And on Facebook, you'll find us at Facebook/OktoberFest Ottawa.